Anisha. Yes, Miss Anne. A cheerful and a sparkling good morning to one and all gathered here.
Before we get started, children, I request all of you to kindly stand in attention for the school anthem. Reverend Father Melvin Anil Lobo, Vice Principal Sister Sheena Joseph, Chief Guest of the Day, our Student Council members, academic coordinators, teachers, our PTA Vice President Mr. Joycey and other PTA members, and the brightest stars of St. Joseph's School, our wonderful children.
Today is not just another date on the calendar.
Oh really? Is it not a date? Are we doing something special today?
Of course, Miss Anne. I said it is on the calendar, but not an ordinary day though.
Then what makes it so special?
Today is one of the magical days where even teachers don't ask, where's your homework?
Ha, yes. When all our teachers are in calm, peaceful mode, like the calm before the exam storm.
Do you all agree with me, children?
I think even the clouds are humming with joy today. Tell me, Anisha, what's the first thing you do when you step into the classroom?
I switch on the lights, Miss Anne, believing they'll spark the bright ideas of my little Einsteins.
That's so beautifully said. And just like that, to illuminate the celebration with light and wisdom, let's invite our very own Einsteins, our esteemed dignitaries, onto the dais to light the ceremonial lamp. I request the dignitaries to kindly come forward. Our principal, vice principal, Did you know that prayers are like sending WhatsApp messages to the universe?
Oh, really, Miss Anne? Do you happen to have the universe number? We would love to contact, especially during times of emergency. For the children during the exams and for us when our principal is around.
Correct. But remember, there's no delete for everyone option when it comes to prayer.
As we begin this beautiful celebration, let us bring in peace into our hearts and gratitude into our soul.
Children, I know you're all very excited as we are doing a Children's Day celebration. But now we are going to start with our prayer. I request every one of you to kindly maintain silence.
I request the dignitaries to kindly honor the Jawaharlal Nehru's photograph.
I now invite Miss Merlin Rebecca and team to lead us in invoking God's presence and blessings upon this joyful gathering.
Today, we gather to celebrate the beauty of childhood, a time of joy, laughter, and dreams. On this Children's Day, we remember that every child is a gift from God, full of light, love, and promise. Each one of you is special in your own way, created with purpose and filled with hope for the future. As we celebrate this special day, let us reflect on the symbols that remind us of what makes childhood so precious. The light we share, the love we give, and the growth we experience. Let us now look at 4 symbols that reflect the spirit of every child: light, love, and growth gift. Light. This light reminds us that you are the light, just as the light brightens a dark room. Your words and actions can bring warmth and happiness to others. When you choose to be kind, honest, and caring, you let God's light shine through you every day. Heart. This heart reminds us that love is the greatest gift of all. Love helps you care for one another, forgive each other, and spread happiness wherever you go. When your hearts are full of love, there's no room for anger, jealousy, or fear. It's only peace and joy. Plant. This plant reminds us that you are growing in knowledge, in faith, and in compassion. Like this plant, you need care, patience, and love to grow strong and healthy. Your teachers, parents, and friends help you learn and bloom into the people God wants you to be. Gift box. This gift box stands for talents and dreams that God has placed in each of you. Each of you have special talents to sing, to draw, to help, and to make others smile. When you share your gifts, no matter how small, you make the world brighter and more beautiful. Dear students, kindly join your hands and close your eyes. Loving God, we thank you for the gift of children, for their laughter, innocence, and joy. Bless them with good health, wisdom, and happiness. Help them to grow in kindness, honesty, and respect for one another. May they always feel safe, loved, and valued for who they are. Bless their parents, teachers, and all who guide them, that we may nurture every child with patience and care. Lord, let every child shine with your light, and may their dreams grow bright with hope for the future. Amen.
Thank you, Miss Merlin and team, for invoking God's presence, and we are sure God is going to guide our students throughout their life.
Now that our hearts are calm and our minds are centered, it's time to officially welcome you all.
A celebration becomes meaningful only when we greet one another with warmth. To do so, I take my pleasure in inviting Ms. Sneha to deliver the welcome speech.
A child is a beam of sunlight from the infinite and eternal, with possibilities of virtue and vice, but as yet unstained. Good morning to one and all present here. It gives me immense joy to stand before you today as we celebrate the most wonderful and energetic part of our lives, childhood. Today is a day to celebrate you. The joy, the innocence, the curiosity, and the endless potential that each of you bring into this our world. A smile is a welcome sight that invites people in. I extend the most heartfelt and profound welcome to our special guests for today, members of our Student Council. A hearty and a special welcome to our esteemed principal, Reverend Father Melvin Anil Lobo. A gracious welcome to our Vice Principal, Sister Sheena. A sincere and a loving welcome to our respected Finance Officer, Reverend Father Royston Pinto. Heartfelt welcome to our PTA Vice President, Ms. Joycey, to our dedicated coordinators, and to all our staff, whose leadership continues to inspire. A hearty welcome to the shining stars of this day, our dear students. Children, you make our world brighter with your smiles, your laughter, and your endless imagination. You remind us that dreams have no limits, and that kindness and curiosity can make the world a better place. Children's Day is more than a celebration. It is a gentle reminder of the magic that dwells in the hearts of young souls. It is a day to acknowledge the incomparable joy, innocence, and the exuberance that children bring into the world. On behalf of all the teaching and non-teaching staff, I welcome you once again to this joyful celebration. Let's make this Children's Day filled with fun, laughter, and memories that last forever. Thank you and a very happy Children's Day.
Thank you for the wonderful welcome, Ms. Sneha. You know, Anisha, Children's Day isn't just about fun and sweets.
Really? Then I've been celebrating only the sweet part till date.
I know you like sweets. Anisha, you are really very sweet. But today it's about celebrating the bright minds and kind hearts of our children, the future of our world.
That's true, and to help us understand the deeper meaning behind this day, let's invite Miss Claren to enlighten us on the significance of the day. Children's Day 2025, celebrating the
promise of young minds. Children's Day is not just a date on the calendar, it's a celebration of innocence, imagination, and indefinite potential. It is observed every year on November 14th. It marks the birth anniversary of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who believed that children are the real strength and future of a nation. But in today's generation, the meaning of Children's Day goes even more deeper. It reminds us that Children's Day and the children are not just the leaders of tomorrow, they are the thinkers, creators, change makers of today. In a world filled with technology, information, and constant change, their curiosity and creativity light the way forward. The importance of Children's Day lies in nurturing the spark, giving every child the right to learn, to dream, to express, and to be heard. It's about ensuring a world where they can grow not only with knowledge but with kindness, confidence, and compassion. So, as we celebrate the special day, let us protect their laughter, let's believe their dreams, and let's promise to give them the world that's worth enough. Because every child is a story waiting to inspire the world. Wishing you all a happy Children's Day.
Thank you, Ms. Clarence, for the wonderful words of the Enlightenment. As we continue this beautiful celebration, now turn to the voices of experience, our PTA.
They are the perfect bridge between teachers and parents, where wisdom meets understanding and where students behave very well.
That's true, Anisha. So with warm hearts, let's invite our PTA representatives to share their thoughts.
To the बंदर शो। एक जमाना था जब 3 बंदर सिखाते थे, बुरा मत बोलो, बुरा मत देखो, बुरा मत सुनो। अब और एक बंदर है, मोबाइल वाला बंदर, जो कहता है किसी को ना देखो, किसी को ना सुनो, किसी से कुछ ना बोलो। और ये बंदर आप सबके घर पर राज कर रहा है और हमारी ही नजर के सामने हमारी पूरी जिंदगी बदल रहा है। सही कहा ना? इसने तो हद ही कर दी है, सबकी नींद चैन सब चुरा लिया है। भाई साहब अब जरा चैन से सोने तो दो। चाय की लत लगती है, कॉफी की लत लगती है, वैसे ही मोबाइल की भी लत लग गई है। आजकल के सभी इंसान, चाहे बड़े हो या छोटे, बूढ़े हो या जवान, सबको लगता है जैसे मोबाइल के बिना कोई जिंदगी ही नहीं रही। आपको भी लग गई है ना यह पूरी लत? मोबाइल का भूत चढ़ा है। यह तो ना ही किसी तांत्रिक से जाएगा, ना ही किसी बाबा से जाएगा। इसको भगाना तो जैसे नामुमकिन सा लग रहा है। तो क्या लगता है आपको?
Thank you, PTA representatives. for your meaningful message represented in a wonderful songs. Thank you once again.
Firstly, we have our admin team entering with a clip. Yes, you heard it right.
Presenting the video presentation of our administrative wing. Let's cheer louder when you see some images moving.
Otherwise, tomorrow's application might be rejected, children.
Thank you, admin department, for the wonderful video.
Now, everyone buckle up because the next act might surprise you all.
Oh yes, it's that time of the day when teachers trade chalk for chalk and homework for hip moves.
Exactly said. And children, consider this as your bonus period. No books, no tests, just pure fun. Watch your teachers perform for you today.
And to start off with, let's welcome our cheerful pre-primary teachers, the Squid Game squad of today. Let's give them a huge round of applause.
Congratulations, Janu. Irajani ne queen. Uda the lady Danu. Idi area beauty Nino. Congratulations, Janu. Irajani ne queen. Uda the lady Danu. Idi area beauty Nino.
definitely going to remember this day, and we are sure the dance teacher inside you woke up.
ಕೊಂಬೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೈತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೈತೆ ನೀನೇ ರಾಜಕುಮಾರ.
Miss Anne, I understand you're in the mood of singing as well as our children, but while you're singing this song, by any chance our Kannada teachers are going to come on the stage?
Of course, Anisha, you got me right.
Let me guess, are they going to sing?
No, this time it's gonna be singing instead. They have come up with a new strategy, dance cum skit. Up next, we have a touching Kannada skit that's sure to tug at your heartstrings.
powerful performance. Idella namma jeevana guruve. And now hold on your seats because the energy is about to double. Up next we have our teachers from class 1 to 5 bringing a performance with more energy than a classroom during lunch break. So without further ado, presenting the next electrifying performance.
இதோட பெசலைட் ஒன்று இருக்கு.
Join their classes. I indeed will join them someday, but now let me focus on the celebration. I know you guys have already guessed what would be next. Any guesses? Okay, might be, as your guesses, the most awaited performance of the day are amazing classes from class 6 to 10. Miss Anne, are you coming right now?
Yes, Anisha, I am here. You know there's a big secret hidden among the 6 to 10 teachers group?
Is it so? I didn't know about it.
Okay, it's time to unveil the secret. Have you seen nightingales by any chance?
Yes, Miss Anne, I've imaginatively seen them flying in the sky.
You are going to witness the nightingales here on the stage.
Without further ado, we now call upon the nightingales on the stage with a hidden secret.
Masti mere man ki, boli si
छुपी हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे तोड़ेंगे दम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे ये दोस्ती नहीं तोड़ेंगे तोड़ेंगे दम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे
Thank you. That was a melodious rendition. And of course, the special appearance, our Amitabh Bachchan of the day, our principal, Father Melvin Anil Lobo. Can we hear it for them? A big round of applause. The first dhamaka is done and is ended melodiously. Let's watch what's on their next track. Here up next we have 6 to 10 teachers on the stage for their electrified performance. Can we hear a big round of applause for them?
This is the apu.
Apu.
Yeah, hipu, yeah, apu. Yeah, hipu, yeah, apu. Yeah, hipu, apu, hipu, apu, hipu, apu, hipu, apu.
ಸಾಕ್ಷಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. Nada, one last dance. Okay, Ode. ಆವತ್ತು ಇವರ ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ತೇಜಸ್ಸನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದೆ. ಏನನ್ನು ಸಾಧಿಸಿರೋ ಸಂತೋಷ ಇವರ ಮುಖದಲ್ಲಿ ತೇಲಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ಗಮನಿಸಿದೆ.
I think they secretly rehearsed more than they had to.
Can we hear a big round of applause again for our teachers? And now, children, calm down. Calm down. Saving the best for the last moment you all have been waiting for. Brace yourself because the stage is about to be overweight by none other than our super talented, surprisingly flexible and always fabulous teachers of class 11 and 12.
They'll swap their lesson plans of dance steps, their chops for something more serious. Trust me, this performance will make you see your teachers in a new light. So get ready to clap and cheer.
Stop, sir. You can't do this here.
Victor और बाकी मेरे दोस्त
What girls have all the fun.
proves. They've proved that teaching isn't their only talent. Let's give one big round of applause for all our teachers who performed today. Request the students to kindly be seated. And now it's time to hear from someone very special. With great joy, I invite our student council members to come forward to say a few words. Give them a big round of applause as they walk towards the dais.
Good morning, everyone. Respected principal, teachers, and my dear friends. A very happy Children's Day to all.
Today, we are here to celebrate the most wonderful part of our lives, childhood, that magical time when every day was full of laughter, curiosity, and endless imagination.
Childhood. Those are the days when our biggest fear was hearing the teacher say, "Open your notebook, surprise test."
And our biggest joy when the teacher said, "No homework today, pure music to our ears."
And who can forget the sharing of lunch boxes?
That was our first lesson in economics, demand, supply, and satisfaction.
And the games period. Oh, what an energy. Even students who forgot their books all day somehow remembered their sports shoes.
But why did the big bell so early during the games and take forever to ring in the maths class? Then these were these many childhood dreams. You're not my friend anymore. And 2 minutes later, okay, fine, let's play again.
No anger, no grudges, just forgiveness and fun. Childhood was simple, pure and full of heart.
We didn't need expensive gadgets to smile. A paperboard, a rainy day, or even a new pencil box could make us the happiest person alive.
Those days may have passed, but the lessons will stay with us forever. Lessons of kindness, sharing, honesty, and joy in small things.
And though we have grown taller, busier, and maybe a little more serious, deep inside there's still a child who wants to feel, laugh freely, dream big, and live with wonder.
I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to all teachers and staff. You guide us every single day with so much patience and care.
You've taught us lessons far beyond textbooks, like the importance of discipline and kindness. These are values that will stay with us wherever we go.
Our school has given us not just knowledge, but a sense of family. From classroom moments to small everyday experiences, we have all grown together, and that's something truly worth appreciating. So dear friends, as we celebrate this Children's Day, let's promise ourselves something. Let's promise never to let that child inside us fade away. Let's keep that sparkle alive, that one that makes us curious, creative, and full of life.
Because growing older is natural, but growing up is optional.
So let's stay young at heart, no matter how old we become.
Happy Children's Day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel and Nitya. I now request Laran and Kashika to kindly come over the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Respected principal, teachers, and my fellow Josephites. First of all, happy Children's Day to us.
Childhood, they say, is the most beautiful of all life seasons. And being here today makes me wish I could hit the pause button just one more time. Or maybe rewind the button when the upcoming board exam comes up.
I still remember my first Children's Day celebration. Fast forward every Children's Day after that, and before I realized it's already my last Children's Day celebration at school.
Speaking of great memories, I still remember the friendly battles between science and commerce, the intense prep days for school events like Arcanum to Teachers' Day, and the moments when we scream down the corridors. Wherever we go, people want to know who we are. So we tell we are the mighty, mighty Josephites. These moments remind us never to lose our ability to laugh. Our secret every grown-up wishes they had learned early.
From watching silly cartoons to movies and realizing that you just have to figure things out.
all grown up.
To my fellow Josephites, you are the heartbeat of this school. Dream big, stay humble. Ask questions and create memories that you laugh about even when you're sitting in my spot someday.
I also want to take this moment to thank our friends. Those friends who share lunch with you even when you said you weren't hungry, who laugh at your worst jokes, and sometimes are the reason you get scolded in class. The ones who borrow your pens and sometimes forget to return them. The friends who make every boring day exciting and every school trip unforgettable. From those bus rides filled with singing and shouting to those random photos we look back on years later and still laugh at. Those are the moments we'll carry with us forever. The laughter, the chaos, the chips, the lagoobos, and all the little moments that made growing up so much fun. Because at the end of the day, it's those memories that make our childhood feel like home.
I want to thank the teachers who believe in us even when our answer sheet took a bit creative.
Thank you to our principal, teachers and support staff for giving us a safe space to be kids as we enter the gates of the school. We may be annoying and noisy, but trust me, we are all beyond grateful for everything you do.
In closing, let's promise ourselves the vision to study art, be grateful, excel in what we are good at. Let it be anything from something like sports to any hobby like drawing. Support one another and once in a while pull your friends' leg, but never bring them down.
Let's stay true to our pride as Josephites. Let's not forget to laugh, to continue to dream crazy. And whenever life gets too serious, just put your hand on your heart and say, all is well. Truly believing in the spirit of faith and toil. Because it really is, as long as we keep that little kid's dream alive.
Once again, thank you for making every day unforgettable. Happy Children's Day to all.
Thank you, Landon and Kashika, Nithya and Daniel as well, for expressing your feelings beautifully with those beautiful emotive words. We wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
We now move to one of the most awaited moments, the prize distribution. This is the moment where talent meets recognition and hard work becomes applause. Today, the stage belongs to you. Over to Miss Anusha.
May I now request our dignitaries to occupy the seats on the dais. Conducted in celebration of Children's Day. Let us all join together in applauding the remarkable talents and efforts of our young achievers. May I now request our principal, vice principal and Ms. Rupa Roy to hand over the prizes to the winners of class 4 to 6. In the clay modeling competition for class 4, Zara Kate of class 4A won first prize, Laya Achar of 4D second and Heath Jain of 4C third. Students, kindly put your hands together. The best out of waste competition for class 5 and 6 brought out amazing creativity. Congratulations to Yuvishka of 5C for first place, Amaira of 5A for second and Sana of 5A for third. The winners of Best Out of Waste competition for class 6 are first prize Yasmania 60, second prize Ajira 60, third prize Manvi 60. Thank you, Father, Sister and Miss Rupa. May I now request Miss Jennifer Bernard, Ms. Savita, and PTA Vice President Ms. Joycey to hand over the prizes to class 7 to 10. Class 7 and 8 turned paper into laughter in the comic strip. Congratulations to Jude Alex of 7B for securing first place, Janani of 7A for second, and Yashvi of 7C for third. The first place in the comic strip competition for class 8 goes to Kevin Kapil of 8C, second place Afan of 8A, and third Anvi Joyce of 8B. Students, let's applaud their amazing talents. The first place in the poster making competition for class 9, Anuj D 9C, second place Samiksha 9A, third place P. Bhuvan 9B. Here are the winners of the class 10 poster making competition. First place goes to Sangini of 10A, second prize goes to Chinmay Shri of 10C, third prize goes to Dev Jain of 10C. Thank you, Ms. Jennifer, Ms. Savita, and Ms. Joycey. May I now request our principal, vice principal, and Ms. Nirmala to hand over the prizes to the winners. The class 11 and 12 chefs turned up the creativity without lighting a flame. Here are the winners of the Cooking Without Fire group competition. First place goes to Syed Usman, Om Yadav, Samat, Monisha, Pratika, and Chetana of class 11A.
The sun is up, to run it down, get your money up. I can run it down, on all of us, all my people now. Oh, what I love, ooh, baby, we run it up. Get it, the sun is up. There's no rest of my shutting down. Whatever, get your money.
Second place goes to Srishti, Titiksha, Skarma, Vidhi, Vamshika, Chanelya of 11B.
Solution for us. We go from tired inside to ready to grab our weapons and get to the front. I want the money to pack, the bull in the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things have been lacking my birth, so what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around, better settle down, no one doing that.
And the third place goes to Muhammad Aman, Rakshana, Ahana, James, Purab, and Atharva of 11A. Cooking Without Fire competition are as follows. First place goes to Karen, Pavitra, Bernice, Dhiran, Gipta, and Mohammad Anas. Rachel, Angelina, Saras and Narissa of 12B. Sanjana, Ishita, Kashika and Isha of 12A. Thank you, Father, Sister and Miss Nirmala. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Anusha. And once again, heartiest congratulations to all the winners. Continue shining. And for those who didn't win, don't worry. Children's Day is gonna come every year. Keep trying.
And now, with great honor and joy, we invite the captain of our ship, the guiding light of our school, our respected principal, Reverend Father Melvin Ananlobo, to address the gathering.
The one person who can turn every simple announcement into life lessons. Over to you, Father.
Good morning. So how was the Josh? How was the excitement? Did you enjoy the program? I'm sure you enjoyed all the dances. You enjoyed everything. Fantastic. Dear students, first of all, we have the special guests, your own representatives, the head boy and head girls from our school. From the primary school, we have head boy Chris Akshat, head girl Sri Jnanakshiyu, secondary school head boy J. Daniel Mario, head girl Nitya S, senior secondary head boy Laren Pinto, head girl Kashika R. Vice Principal Sister Sheena Joseph, coordinators PTA Vice President Ms. Joycey, teachers, staff members and my dear students. At the very outset, I would like to wish all of you a very happy Children's Day. Dear students, today is a special day. It's your day. I'm sure you all enjoyed the day. Yes, you are all special. And today we truly celebrate your giftedness, your childhood today. Because you are all valuable. You are all beautiful. And that is why we would like to celebrate the Children's Day here. And because of you, there is life in the school. We all are happy. So today, dear students, can you lend me your ears for 2 minutes? Can you be attentive? Yes. Okay. On this day, we celebrate your childhood. All of you are children. Maybe some of you are at the edge of completing your childhood. That is, you are maybe 17 years. That is class 12 students, class 11 students, and all of you, the others, class 10 and below, you have some more years of childhood. And I'm sure you're all enjoying. Childhood is beautiful time. Am I right? Yes. It's a beautiful time. We celebrate your childhood. What we celebrate is, we celebrate your innocence, we celebrate your gentleness, curiosity, excitement, being natural and being playful. All these make up for a childhood, and that is what we celebrate today. We also celebrate today the birthday of a great man. Who is it? Yes, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and his birthday is today. But he wanted his birthday celebrated as Children's Day. What is the reason? Yes, he loved the children, and that is why he wanted his birthday to be celebrated as Children's Day. We know Jawaharlal Nehru was not only Prime Minister, he was a great leader of our country. We can say he was the builder or the architect of our modern India. And we really are indebted to what we are today or as a nation. And especially, he wanted all of you children to be educated because you are the future. You are the future, and he wanted all of you to grow in wholesome way. Dear students, not only Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru or many other leaders of the country, we, all of us, the teachers, the members of the staff, management, everyone, the parents, the PTA members, all of us wish that you all grow as wonderful person. First of all, what we wish for all of you on this beautiful day, that you are happy wherever you are. The first wish of all of us is that you are happy wherever you are, whether you are at home, whether you are in school, wherever you are. We want you to be happy. That is our first wish. Second wish, we want all of us, we want all of you to be joyful in learning, that you may have a joyful learning when you are in the school. That is what we wish for all of you. Do you all enjoy learning? Yes, you have wonderful activities, wonderful teachers. We want all of you to have a joyful learning. That is our second wish. The third wish that we have for all of you is that all of you discover your talents. All of you grow in your talents. Are you all talented? You are not only the future, you are the present itself. That is, you are the creators. You are, some of you are musicians, some of you are singers, some of you are innovators, some of you are already entrepreneurs. You are already creating. So we would like all of you to grow in your talents. That is our third wish to all of you. And the last one is, we want all of you to grow holistically, wholesome. We want all of you to grow physically, mentally, academically, socially and spiritually. In every way, we want all of you to grow as a wholesome person, that you may have holistic development. So these are our 4 wishes. First one, that you are happy wherever you are, at home or school. That we want all of you to be joyful in learning, that you may have joyful learning. Third, you may grow in your talents. Fourth, that you may have holistic growth. Dear students, on this beautiful day, I wish all of you that you may have beautiful childhood, may you grow as wonderful persons, and may God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Father, for those truly motivating words and thoughtful wishes for our students. We know inspiration definitely sounds better when it comes from you.
And as all good things must come to an end, we've reached the final part of the program. But you know what? They say every end ending is beautiful when it is wrapped up with gratitude.
So true, Anisha. To express our heartfelt thanks to everyone who made today's celebration so special, from our tireless teachers to our ever-energetic students, we invite Mr. Akhilesh to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. What a wonderful morning it's been. Filled with laughter, music, colors, and joy. As our Children's Day celebration comes to an end, it's my pleasant duty to say a few words of thanks to all those who made this day so special. First of all, a big heartfelt thank you to our beloved principal, Reverend Father Melvin Anil Lobo SG. Father, your presence and inspiring words always make us feel so special and valued. Thank you for being our guiding light and for constantly motivating us to give our best in everything we do. A warm thank you to our Vice Principal Sister Sheena Joseph for the continuous support, encouragement and thoughtful guidance that helps make today's program a grand success. To our wonderful coordinators, Ms. Nirmala Briggs, Ms. Jennifer Bernard, Ms. Rupa Roy and Ms. Sabita. Thank you for your perfect planning and care in organizing every detail of the celebration. Your dedication behind the scenes truly made everything shine on the stage. We are especially thankful to our PTA Vice President, Ms. Joycey, and the PTA members for their gracious presence and active participation in today's celebration. Your involvement and encouragement truly strengthened the bond between the school and the parents, making our efforts even more meaningful. Our special thanks to the teachers in charge of today's program, Ms. Alice and team. You are the creative minds and patient mentors behind all those amazing performances we enjoyed today. From rehearsals to decorations, you made it all come alive. To all our dear teachers, thank you for your enthusiasm and support. You not only teach, but also inspire and nurture every child every day. And today's program is a reflection of your love and commitment. You filled the stage with energy, laughter and talent. Your performances truly made this celebration come alive. We must not forget our office staff and support staff, the real heroes who work quietly to keep everything running smoothly. From setting up the sound system to arranging the stage and keeping our school beautiful, your hard work never goes unnoticed. Thank you so much. And finally, and most importantly, to the stars of the day, the student council and our dear students. You are the reason we gathered here. You are the energy that fills our classrooms and the joy that brightens our classrooms every day. Thank you for your cheerful smiles and support today. As we wind up, let's carry the joy of today in our hearts and remember that every child is unique, special and full of potential. Once again, thank you everyone for being a part of this joyful celebration. Wishing you all once again a very happy Children's Day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Akhilesh, for those thoughtful words. Short, sweet, and thankfully not as long as our Monday morning assembly.
Dear children, you are the heartbeat of our school. The reason where every classroom is filled with life, laughter and life.
Keep dreaming big, keep smiling bright, and never stop believing in yourself because the world truly shines brighter with you in it. On behalf of everyone here, I, Annie,
and I, Anisha,
wish you all a very happy Children's Day.
until next time,
As we come to the conclusion of this memorable celebration, let's end on the most respectful and uniting note of all. I request everyone to kindly stand for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request all the students to kindly be seated. For a moment, kindly be seated. I request Martin sir to kindly come on the stage and take over.